Hi, this is Wayne Johnson with Anglers Habitat here in Caldwell, Idaho. You can find us at www.anglershabitat.com, or you can give us a call at 208-454-8188, or you can go on our website and just chime in with the live chat. Today we have Skip Gibson here from Montana, and he's the factory rep for Blue Ribbon Nets, and we're going to talk about Blue Ribbon Nets today. They're right there in Montana, American-made products by Americans, and so we like to feature those kind of products in our store. And what Skip's going to talk about is the different style nets that we have and the different the new netting that just came out. And so I'm just going to give it to him, let him talk about it because it's really exciting. You're really going to like it.
Hi, thanks for the chance to talk to you. Yeah, there's been a big conversion in nets that trout fishermen use, and it's predominantly because a lot of people nymphing are fishing two flies, and the thinking is that the second fly gets caught up in the mesh of the regular mesh nets.
Definitely.
So this conversion has taken place into lightweight rubber baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, until this net, there was not lightweight rubber baskets.
Definitely.
They were way heavy, put them on your back, bulky. This is a new concept designed by Blue Ribbon Nets right out of Bozeman, Montana. Mike created his own net, his own mold, and this is the end result. We've got these lightweight, stretchable rubber aquafade nets, as we like to call it, where they're clear. And a lot of the guides feel that by this netting being clear, you're not spooking the fish as readily when you're netting. That's up to all of you to decipher, however. And with this new lightweight molded rubber net, we have 4 different hoop designs right now that we've incorporated this into. We've got your traditional teardrop design. Over here we've got our traditional, what we call oval. This is the catch and release style everybody has become familiar with. And this is what we call the Jacqueline Madison net. Bob Jacqueline, as you all know, has been a long-time fly shop owner in West Yellowstone, Montana, and the Madison is the river that runs through town, as they say. And this is kind of Bob's hoop design, nice and big oval here. So right now we've got these 4 hoop designs making use of this lightweight rubber. And the thing about the lightweight rubber, everything prior to this, when you put it on your back, it was rigid and it stuck way out. This will collapse, and so it will stay close to your body as you're walking through the fields and through the woods.
That's the first thing I noticed, Skip, when I looked at this net, is I noticed how it just collapsed in itself like this. The other rubber nets that we've had in the past, they would stay like this. So it was kind of bulky on your back. And another thing I noticed was how light the net is. If you close your eyes, I handed this to you, you would think it was a nylon net. You wouldn't think that this is actually rubberized. And I actually think this might even be a little lighter than the nylon net. So that was the main features I noticed.
But the boys at Blue Ribbon Nets, like I said, right in Bozeman, Montana, they make use of the finest woods, and we are incorporating walnut. The lighter wood on this one is ash. This is cherry in the center with walnut on the outside hoop. We've got cherry and ash combination here, and again cherry and ash.
All handmade in Montana.
Yeah. The reason that they make use of the ash is that on the larger, longer nets, especially like in the boat nets that we have here now, and again there's a walnut finish, and the smaller one there, hold that up so they can see the wood difference. That's cherry and ash, walnut and ash. The strength comes from the ash. That's what gives it the strength. Just like in the old days, the baseball bats were all out of ash, and now you see that they're using maple. That's why all the bats
They're
are
breaking, yeah, definitely.
Okay, and we won't even talk about aluminum bats for the kids. Can't go there. But anyway, these lightweight rubber baskets with these beautiful wood frames, this has kind of become the standard now in the fly shops. And now that Blue Ribbon has their new Aquafade net, you're going to be seeing a lot more of it, and it'll be a good tool for you.
Definitely. You know, the thing I noticed too is when you're using a net like this and you actually net the fish, and maybe it's just my imagination, but the fish seems to be much more relaxed. It's much easier to get the hook out of its mouth, get the fish released, and with no harm to the fish. And not only that, this nylon's not going to damage scales or take off the protective coating that is on the fish. So that's what I like about it. And these big boat nets right here, when you go to land a steelhead and you get the steelhead in the net, again, the fish just relaxes, and the rubber kind of attaches to that fish, so it kind of sucks them down, and it just makes it much easier to get the fish out. And with that trailing hook that I like to use, it doesn't get caught in the nylon. Then you're working on getting that net out very hard to get it out without damaging your net, and of course without breaking out the hook. Many times I've found out that I've had to actually cut the hook off and just worry about it later. So this resolves all those issues, and of course protects the fish, which we're all concerned about.
Anyway,
and
that's
I think
it on nets.
That's it. I think that's Blue Ribbon Nets out of Bozeman, Montana. And we got Skip Gibson here out of Montana. And you got Wayne Johnson here in Caldwell, Idaho with Anglers Habitat. And if you have any questions about nets or any other items regarding fly fishing, give us a call at 208-454-8188 or look us up online at www.anglershabitat.com. Thank you.
Very good.